try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Willis. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Willis now to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Willis to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Willis. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Smith there to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as...
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. Johnson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll go again with Johnson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing is Willis. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Whoa! And the Seahawks are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Another run here with Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. His second touchdown of this first half. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Here's Willis. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Tight end going in motion here. To throw, here's Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. In motion comes Thomas. To throw is Willis. Going for it all. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. They'll run with Johnson. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice run here on 2nd down inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Willis now to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your...
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a run on 1st down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Throwing, Willis. He'll let one go down the middle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Now, faking the give. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And
oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. Willis now to throw. That ball intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Seattle. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Willis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Willis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Willis to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. It feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here comes second down. Throwing now from the gun. Going right sideline and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The motion man here is McClure. Throwing, Willis. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Johnson now to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing is Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw is Willis. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's Willis. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A field goal was all they would have needed at the start of the drive. It was not to be. And we will forge on here in overtime. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, find me a defense that doesn't love being part of a battle like this in overtime. I mean, the back and forth, stop after stop. And now this group comes through with a huge turnover to now give their offense a chance to go out there and finally end this ball game.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Now they'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Seattle.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't...
This one intercepted. Into space.